to learn how to play song number 63, Aloha Oe on the horn. In this song, if you look at the key signature, we do have two flats, which means all your B's are going to be B flat. If low B flat is first finger and a high B flat is first finger and thumb. We also have an E flat, which means all of your E's are going to be middle finger in this song. Let's walk through the very beginning. We have slurring F to G for 2 counts. Then we have a B for 2 counts. And then we have an E flat for 3 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Then we're slurring G to F for 2 counts. Then a low B flat for 2 counts. And then a D for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Now we have a high B flat, so add your thumb. And then we're going to slur A to G. Ready? Play. Then we're going to play A, B flat, high C. It's going to be played with just your thumb. High C, and then we have a low E flat, E flat. So it's one more time. It's going to be A, B flat, C, C, low E flat, E flat. 1, 2. Now we're going to slur a 4 count D to a low B flat for 2 counts. Ready? Play. Rest. So that's a hard slur because you're slurring your first finger D to a low B flat first finger, so you're not moving anything. So what you want to do is relax your jaw and relax your airstream to get down to that lower sound. So it's going to be D, B. So you're going to kind of relax your jaw to get down to that low B. If you look at that, we then have a rest. If you look at that last note on the first line, it looks like it's tied or slurred to another note. If you look at the second line, we do have, it also looks like it's slurred or tied to another note. So they ran out of room on the first line. So they had to connect it to somehow. So they're connecting it. And then if you, they're half connecting it on the first line, and then the other half of the connection is on the second line, which means the last note of the first line is slurred to the first note of the second line. So we're going to slur F to G for 2 counts, and then we have a B for 2 counts, B flat for 2 counts, and then we have our E for 3 counts. Here we go. Last note of the first line. 1, 2, 3. Now we're slurring G to F for 2 counts, low B flat for 2 counts, and then a D for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3. Then we play low B flat to an A for 3 counts, and this is a low A. 1, 2, 3. Then we're playing low B flat, and we're going to slur D to C for 2 counts. Ready? Play. Then we have a low A to a B for 5 counts. 4 plus 1, it's tied over. Ready? 2, 3. Great. Let's go back to the beginning of the song and walk through it one more time. If you notice, the first half of the first line is piano. The second half of the first line is going to be forte. Now, look at the very last note of the first line. It says it's piano, which means we're going to start there with piano, and that means the next line in the beginning of the line is also piano, because that's the last tempo mark, that's the last dynamic that you saw marked. So it doesn't matter what line it's on. It's going to stay whatever dynamic it says until they change it again. So starting on that last note of the first line is piano, then the first half of the second line is piano. And then we end the song halfway through the second line with forte again. Let's try the dynamics as we walk through it. So nice and soft, we're going to slur F to G for 2 counts, B flat for 2 counts, and then E flat for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Now we're slurring G to F for 2 counts, and then we have a low B flat for 2 counts, and then a D for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Now this is nice and loud. Forte. We have a high B flat, and then we're going to slur an A to a G. Ready? 2, 3. Then we have A, B flat, high C, C, and then low E flat, E flat. 1, 2. Then we have a 4 count D to a low B flat. flat 2 counts. And remember, you're going to relax your jaw when moving down to that low B. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Now starting with that last note of the first line, we're going to slur nice and soft piano. F to G for 2 counts, and then we have a B flat for 2 counts, and then an E flat for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Then we're slurring G to F for 2 counts, low B flat for 2 counts, and then a D for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Now the last part is loud. We're going to play low B flat to A for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Then we have low B flat, and we're going to slur D to C for 2 counts. Ready? Play. Then we have low A, and we're going to play a B for 5 counts, a low B flat. 1, 2, 3. Great. If you look at the beginning of the song, it does say it's andante, which means it's slightly slower. You might also recognize this song when we play it. It's the old Hawaiian folk tune that goes ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. So you might recognize that. Imagine someone with a grass skirt on and wearing coconuts doing the Hawaiian dance. So we're going to play through this whole entire song a little bit slower. Remember, the first half of the line is piano, followed by forte in the second half of the line. And then the next line starts piano and it ends in forte in the second half of the line. Here we go. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 before we begin. 1, 2, 3. Great job. I can't wait to hear your recordings.